What's interesting about what I do, when you open the pages of a pop-up book, like bam, like it's right there. It's this huge thing, and it's a surprise. My name is Matthew Reinhardt, and I am a creator of pop-up books. The pop-up book that we're going to create today is inspired by those little things that get under your skin, like ticks, eyelash mites, and things that get under my skin. Talking heads on television, especially on news channels. People that talk in the elevator on their phones, which drives me nuts. And we're going to make it pop up on a page. So my process for making a pop-up, I start to think about how things are going to move on the page and what's going to be impactful in certain scenes. And I think about the visual things that might happen, the movement that might happen. I'm going to think about what is the most important part about a tick. Well, of course, the grossest thing is the huge distended abdomen, filled with blood. When I was younger, my parents lived in a very wooded area, and I went running with my dogs. It was in the swamp, and there were alligators and snakes and everything that we were always jumping over. Later that night, I went to go to the bathroom, and I felt something on me in a place that I don't usually make pop-ups about. I realized that there was a tick on my private parts. Getting it off was just awful. I'm gonna exorcise that demon. We're gonna make a big blood engorged tick. And if you open it right, it kind of peeks out and actually tries to bite you. There's those people that just think that the elevator is their space to hang out and talk. She's talking to her mom, and she's talking about whatever her boyfriend did that wasn't so great, and it's kind of uncomfortable. It just drives me kind of crazy, because I don't want to hear it. So what I do when that happens, I'll start to whistle really loud, because I can whistle pretty loud. And she's not paying attention, and I'm not paying attention. There's nothing like the Star Wars theme to get someone to shut up. But you gotta do it super loud. It's gotta be ear splitting. And she finally stopped after I did that. There's an asshole in the elevator. I'm cutting and folding paper and putting it together, and I know these mechanisms, but it's almost like I'm sculpting. You see the end of the journey, but you don't see the path on the way to get there. And a lot of times I don't know where I'm going at all. Once I've figured out that engineering, cut and fold the paper, and I like what I've created and how the movement works, then the next step is refining the pop-up. There are a lot of wrong turns that I'll take along the way. And sometimes some of the mistakes, the things that I was almost going to throw away, might be a really good path to take. I was a kid that always drew growing up. It was always my art, making stuff. And it was something I did instinctually. I don't know, I just wanted to make stuff out of whatever I could find. And when you're young, you don't have a lot of materials. You take what you can find. And at the time, all I had was paper, cardboard. I didn't have a lot of pop-ups. I had one, and it was destroyed. My little sister ripped it apart. So I never really thought about pop-ups as a thing until I was older, but I was making them. So this was one right here. I was a teen in the 80s. I made inserts to a mixtape for a friend, and it was a pop-up, and I didn't even realize that's what it was. It kind of freaks me out, especially when I see stuff like that old pop-up, because it's something that I was doing naturally, but it didn't register, and then all of a sudden, that's your job. I wasn't a big reader as a kid. I read Star Wars comics and thought those were the best things in the world. And then to be able to make books that are kind of different and interesting, I hope that they might pull young readers who aren't necessarily into just the words, get them excited about being there, making a world happen on the page. The most important thing to me is to get a reader excited about being there in a book.
So what'd you think? Tell us in the comments. Click here to subscribe and live forever. Click here for more stuff from us, and tune in every Sunday to watch more videos that calm the soul. Bye!